right, let's take a look at the warm-up. Day 1. Assume the situations are proportional. That's your clue right there. If they're proportional, we can use proportions to solve. Find the unit rate and then solve. A car can travel 476 miles on 14 gallons of gas. How many gallons of gas does a car need to travel 578 miles? So you could have found the unit rate and then multiplied, or you can just set up a proportion. 476 miles on 14 gallons. That's your first ratio. You should have an M and a G with those. Set that equal to miles over gallons. You should have an M and a G. How many gallons? That means we don't know the gallons. How many gallons does the car need to travel? 578 miles. 578 miles. And, Dominic, can I use your calculator, please? I am not prepared over here. Okay, so cross multiply the 2 in the direction where you know 2 numbers. So 14 times 578, and you get 8092. So something times this number should also be 8092. Remember, if they're proportional, when you cross multiply, you're going to get the same product. Well, if I don't know what I'm going to multiply, what can I do? What's the opposite of multiply? Divide. So this number divided by 476. And you get 17 gallons. So if you have done this on scratch paper, you need to go back and write 17 gallons on here. Problem 2, Mrs. Baker paid $2.50 for 5 pounds of bananas. How much would Mrs. Baker pay for 8 pounds of bananas? So the same thing. Set up a proportion. Money for pounds and money for pounds. So the first ratio is $2.50 for 5 pounds. How much is she going to pay? How much money is she going to pay for 8 pounds? Cross multiply 8 times 250. And you get $20. If these are proportional, then something 5 times something is also going to be 20. Well, 5 times what is 20? 4. Or you could have said 20 divided by 5 is $4. $4 for 8 pounds. Questions on those first 2? All right, let's look at 3. Find the selling price of a $270 bicycle with a 24% markup. So $270 times 24%. $270 times 24. Remember, use the percent sign. The markup is, what is that as money? So $64.80 for the markup. Does that mean that's how much the bike's going to cost? How much is the bike going to cost? What's the math we're going to do? Add. We have to take the $270 for the wholesale price. We have to add $64.80. And we get the selling price is $334.80. Make sure that you have a dollar sign and that the calculator just shows an 8 in the tens place. But our money system has 2 places after the decimal. So it's 80 cents. That's the selling price. Questions about that? Last one. Stella takes her dog to be groomed. The fee to groom the dog is $75 plus $6.75 tax. She also wants to leave a 20% tip. How much money will she pay the dog groomer? So, first thing we have to do is find the amount of the sales tax. So, $75 times 6.75% for the sales tax. Make sure you use the percent sign. Now, this is where lots of people had trouble. What is that as money? $5.06. We cannot go past the 6. The next digit is a 2, so it tells it to stay the same. $5.06 for the tax. Now, we need to find 20% tip. 20% of what? What number? Of the $75 or of the $5 tax? It's of the $75. We're paying 20% tip on the cost of the grooming. So it's $75 times 20%. And we get $15 tip. So, how much are we going to pay the groomer? What's $95.06 because we have to pay $75 for the grooming, $5.06 for the tax, and a $15 tip. You got to add all of that up. $95.06. All right, questions? So if you've done this on scratch paper, you need to, when we're done, you need to staple this to your warm-up. This is 8 days worth of a warm-up, so make sure your name is on it and you put it up somewhere where you can find it tomorrow. Okay? Then you're going to get your Chromebook. You need headphones or earbuds so that you can listen to the lesson. And you're going to do the iReady lesson. Questions? Okay, you've got about 2 minutes to get everything together that you need and get started on that lesson.